here with Kevin Lyman, founder of the Warped Tour. First of all, I just want to thank you for doing this because
Absolutely.
I know you're busy. And we did talk to you, I guess it was a couple months ago, on the phone.
Yeah.
And we decided to take you up on your offer for coming and hanging out today. So I guess just give us a little information about why you started the Warped Tour and where you see it going kind of in the future.
Well, I think the thing about Warped Tour is, and when I started in 1995, it was basically going to be last time I go on the road, do something, go be a school teacher or something, and
right.
And it was kind of a celebration of the Southern California lifestyle, skateboard ramp, some young bands playing together, everyone kind of pooling their resources to have a good time. Yeah. I think it's still feels like a backyard party in some ways. I mean, I think we haven't changed that in a lot of ways. It's a much bigger backyard party compared to some of the other large tours out there. We try to make access available. There's a lot going on, a little more free-spirited out here. Where do we go now? Where does the Warped Tour go? I don't know. It's 15 years, so should go away next year. There's no precedent to this, but I think in a time like this, I think it's a good place for not only bands, but I'm looking at young brands out there. Some of these clothing companies like Glamour Kills, and some of these younger companies out there, Baby Cakes and things. It's a great place for young entrepreneurs to be around.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of tents walking around. With, different.
And maybe some of the traditional stuff, like the older, more established record labels like Epitaph and Side One Dummy and things. But it's fun to see the young labels out there, and it's a great kind of galvanizing force for the scene for the summer. I have to say, you're going to see 600,000 kids coming and you're able to expose them to stuff within this lifestyle, and hopefully it'll help everything down the road. Otherwise, I think it's also just a great place to escape for a day right now. When a lot of people have a lot of heavy stuff on people's minds, and we're giving them a great, maybe day inspires them to pick up a guitar or to see what other people are doing, and that you can go out there and do that. So I think this year we're doing that, and who knows where it's going to go from here.
Right.
I know we're going to New York tomorrow. That's awesome. Where we're going. So
just looking in the short term.
Yeah, short term. You have to look somewhat in the short term and the long term. I mean, long term, starting to look. In another few weeks, we'll start looking the long term for next year. But right now, it's more kind of making sure the show goes well right now.
Right. And you are in your 15th year, 15th anniversary. Have you seen it? Do you like watching it grow from what it started at to what it is now, and seeing kind of the music scene change around everything?
Yeah, and it's changing quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's changing, when we went from, emo to screamo to post-hardcore, and now you've got bands doing electronic and screaming.
Right.
It's just everything. It's kind of fun to see that evolution going on within music. It's also great to see the history of music. The bands like NoFX and Bad Religion, Flogging Molly, that there's a lot. Anti-Flag, how many young people have come up to me and said, wow, that's a great new band.
Really?
I mean, maybe the guys, which is really cool that kids are discovering Anti-Flag out here. I mean, to me, Anti-Flag is a very relevant, important band. And then they made a big mistake going to a major label. Right. And now they're back reestablishing themselves as an indie band. And it's fun to see kids coming up and going, that's awesome. How would you like to be in a band that's 10, 12, 13 years old and people go, you're a great new band? It's kind of cool.
Right, yeah. For the 15th anniversary, you're having a big party out in California.
Yeah, we're going to film it on September 6th at Club Nokia. It's going to be filmed, and there's going to be everyone from Bad Religion, Rise Against, NoFX, Pennywise, Under Oath, Katy Perry. We're doing some special stuff with Blink and 303 who can't be there. And then it's going to be filmed and cut into a movie, a theatrical release that'll come out one day on September 17th. You can go to the www.warptour.com site and plug in your zip code, and I'll tell you what movie theater is playing near your house.
Very cool.
And we're hoping people come out, and it's going to be a portion of the proceeds will be going to Music Cares, which we're helping, that helps artists in need. So we're going to be doing that, and and then there's plans for that to be put into a DVD and a CD.
Very cool.
Ringtones.